The state golf championships are coming up, and I'm joined by MMI prep junior Jessica McClellan. And Jessica, tell me, is it sinking in yet? Because this is such an accomplishment to be going to states.
I think finally once I got home on Monday after regionals, it finally sunk in that, hey, I made it to states in the final playoff hole. It was my goal of mine since the beginning of the season, so it's really cool to actually accomplish it.
And I know you were just saying that playoff hole. Talk a little bit about that, because that was incredible. So if I had the story straight here, you're in the clubhouse, hanging out, relaxing, thinking the day's over, and the next thing you know, you have to come back out of the clubhouse. How difficult was it to come out and golf again after being off for a little bit?
Well, we were the first group to come in off the course, so we had the first scores up on the board, and then I knew it was going to be close because all the scores were rough and it wasn't a good day. So my coach was saying, just keep your head in the game because you might have to play a playoff for the last spot because there were 299s. So I was like, okay, so I kept my head in the game, and then once we realized that, hey, there is a playoff, I went out on the putting green for about 10 minutes and worked and got my putting actually pretty straightened out, and that really helped. So.
Another thing with regionals too was the weather. I know when we think golf, we picture probably something like Florida, nice and warm, California. We're stuck here in Pennsylvania, and this time of the year the weather's a little iffy, and in fact that day it was a cold day. It wasn't a nice 70-degree day like we've had in the past. So do you think that kind of helped you in a way, or do you think that it was a little bit of a disadvantage because you haven't played in cold all year? Because we kind of had a nice, warm fall so far.
Yeah, it was really a disadvantage, especially since our Sunday practice round, the weather was perfect. It was like 75 degrees and it was sunny and blue skies. And then we went to Monday and it was cold, windy, kind of rainy, and it was just really cold and it was hard to swing a club. You didn't know which way the putt was going because there were just gusts of wind. So it was really hard to play like that, but then luckily our last 4 holes, I would say, it got nice outside and it was warm and there was actually sun and no wind. So then I think that helped actually on the playoff hole that I was settled down.
I know you're a junior, so a lot of times in situations like this in sports, someone will say to you, hey, you know what, you're just a junior, this is an experience thing, get him next year. Is that your approach, or are you going for the win, you're going for it right now?
I guess it is a good approach to it, just say, hey, just check the field out, see what you can do. I'm looking for the best place I could get, possibly, just play my best golf I can. That's really all I'm looking for. I don't think taking the first place would be a lot of tough work and probably not that realistic, but then just playing my best I could and I'd be really proud of myself. And then next year go and really play.
And then just how long have you been golfing for?
I started when I was about 3 or 4, and instead of getting a Barbie Jeep, I got a motorized golf cart with golf clubs strapped on the back, so I've been playing ever since.
That's pretty cool. I never played golf ever, so I'm guessing that if we went out and golfed, you'd probably kill me.
Probably.
Well, you sound pretty confident there, so I'm not going to try and golf against you. But for everyone that is golfing against you, is this like kind of friendly in a way? Because I know golf's kind of a sport where no matter how good of a day you guys have had, always at the end you take your cap off and you shake hands. Is that kind of what it's like, or is there any animosity towards anybody that you face?
There's definitely a lot of competition because you want to be the best that you can be, and sometimes there's always going to be somebody better than you. That's just a fact. But really, most of the girls that I play golf with, we're all friends. There's Allie Craig from Pittston also going to states, and we're great friends. We play against each other all summer, and it may seem like we're competitors and both want to win, and sometimes that gets in the way, but we're actually really good friends. So I think that's a good example.
Talking before with you, you were saying it's kind of been tough with school because districts is an all-day tournament, you're out of school all day. Regionals, out of school again all day. You're going to miss 2 more days coming with the state tournament. MMI, everyone knows, is one of the top schools in the whole entire state of Pennsylvania. So how exactly have you been trying to balance this whole entire thing?
So I try to practice every single day, obviously, but then once I get home, I do homework until I go to bed, and then I wake up and go to school again. So it's really homework and golf. That's it. I don't think I've been in school a full weeks for about a month and a half now. So that's kind of hard. I'm always missing stuff.
Well, listen, Jessica, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day, out of your practice schedule, out of your schoolwork time to sit here and have this conversation with me. And best of luck to you Monday and Tuesday at States.